Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is INI TV and INI Expose. We are global and social commentator. Naturally, we stop doing video like this, but that does not mean we cannot do video like this. In fact, we have lots of video that have to do with the social aspects of human life. Lots of video that have to do with the other side of we human beings. This we have tagged this video, the psychology behind very dark man's action. Very dark man has been trending for the past 2 years. Initially, when very dark man came into the scene, we don't want to say who is right and who is wrong. That's not what this video is all about. We want to talk about the psychology behind the action of very dark man. You know, when he came into the scene, there was this beef between Blessing CEO and very dark man, until others started joining into the beef, or what we locally call saga. You see, we were enjoying it. It was fun. Everybody was having, a cruise. And I think Blessing CEO was enjoying it too. Very dark man too was enjoying it. There were other bloggers, content creators that took the advantage of the offering and started making video about the offering. I think we made 2 videos on then that was last year. The first one was, we said that there is a relationship between Blessing CEO and very dark man, and that relationship is hate and love relationship. The psychology, we went into depth to talk about that it's possible for you to love and hate person at the same time, that there's a thin line between love and hate. If you want to know more, go back and watch our video on Blessing CEO and very dark man. And we said that sometimes this love and hate of a thing, it could be interwoven or interplay. It depends on where it's coming from. But today's video, a lot of people have came out and they have argued that very dark man now is becoming to be more aggressive. It's becoming to be overdoing it. It's no longer that fun of a thing. He's overreacting. He's whoever has come into his line, he has not wasted time to attack he or she back. And we even learned that his best pal, Tunde Edno, he has cut ties with Tunde Edno, his best pal. And we also hear him say that he would rather die, he would rather go to jail and rot in jail than to apologize to Iyabo Ojo. So today, we want to talk about the psychology behind the action of very dark man. First of all, let's look at his background. His parents, like we heard, are from Edo State. It's not a coincidence that Edo State is called the heartbeat. It is not. People have studied how the characteristics, the behavior of those from Edo State, they are not only heartbeats, they are also the big hearts, like the Delta. So very dark man has a big heart and also a heartbeat. Fine. He grew up in the north. What's the characteristic of those in the north? The northerners are people who are, I don't want to say they are, but if they believe in something, they can follow that thing to the end. Even if at the end of the day, it leads them to doom, it leads them to tragedy, it leads them to catastrophe, they don't care. They are, how do I say it, zombie, but with reason. Let me describe very dark man like that. Then he is educated. And education, what education do? Education does not make you rich. No. Education only make you intelligent. Only make you reason behind some certain factors that a lot of people might not see. Only make you reason above some certain levels that some people might not reach. So we've gotten this one at the base of Very Dark Man. And apart from that, it's a man who believes that we should not wait for the government to help us, because help will come from no government. We should be up and doing and begin to help ourselves. That's its philosophy. Now let's go a little bit to why he was growing up. He told us that the mother was a wonderful woman, a real housewife. She was a perfect mom. But what happened? The father abandoned the family, tricked the family that he was going away, and ran after who? A flashy lady. So I just want you to underline this word: flashy lady. Flashy lady are people who I personally would like to tag women we know waiting day. What's up? Not the traditional housewife like the mom, where they do the nails, the hair, and probably are not married. That's the kind of woman the father went after and make a life with that woman, abandoning his wife and kids. The mother now became a single mother. I want you to also underline single mother. It means a lot to Very Dark Man. Single mother. And women that are flashy, that are let me use the word, that have done something to their skin, to their hair, to make them more beautiful, more attractive. I don't want to use the word artificial ladies, because most women these days go with 80% of the things that they use are artificial. The hair, the eyelids, the lips, and the surgery that they do to make them more beautiful. So those are the kind of women Very Dark Man hates like hair. Why? Because the father ran, abandoning his wife for such a woman. So I want you to also underline slave queen hate. Runs girls, such women. And Very Dark Man like single mother that are struggling like his mom. You know, when the father abandoned them, he said they did not even know nothing about the father. The mother had to go and live in a poor area, because that was where she could afford to rent a house. And she was struggling to take care of the kids. Very Dark Man also hated men, not men, especially those ones that are rich, that could trick this slave queen to themselves. Not young men, advanced men that can trick this slave queen to themselves. Advanced and with money, because the father had money. That was why the girl ran with the father, and they went to live big, large, while the real family were suffering. So now let's look at the whole picture. We're beginning to get the picture now. Very Dark Man hates people like Iyabo Ojo, because he sees her like somebody that the father could run after. Very Dark Man hates Tonto Dike, because he sees her like somebody the father could run after. Very Dark Man hates Blessing CEO, because he sees her like somebody the father could run after. Somebody that will break their family. Somebody that will break the nucleus of a family. Those are women that are flashy. And most of these women use cream. Jenny's Glow. This is where Jenny's Glow comes in. This is where the hatred for Jenny's Glow also comes in. These women will go about using cream, beautifying themselves. And when Very Dark Man got, I do say, a fault that somebody has reported that this cream affected me. Wow, say this is an opportunity to get back at those women who are using those clean cream to flash it up themselves. This slay queen. If you watch when Very Dark Man, I've watched his life when he was chatting with a girl. He said, remove your wig. And she took her wig off. He said, this is your natural hair is the best. That shows that very dark man does not really like artificial. Then Paulo that came into the scene was exactly somebody that could be his father. Somebody that could be his father. Is it Paulo, if he had knew that he has the characteristics of how the very dark man father could be, he would have just keep quiet and leave very dark man alone. He came into the sea. A very dark man look at him. Wow, this is somebody that is like my father that will run with a woman. So that's why I came for Paulo. Baga, Woto. In fact, the way he came for that guy, even me, I was afraid. Has he had any issue with this guy before? So I begin to look at the psychology of the very dark man. If you discover he has spent a lot of money telling guests, learn handwork. Don't go to the husband's house and depend on the man. Because the man could be like his father and jettison you. And you will become a single mother suffering. And that is why very dark man says, it is only single mothers that turn it on. Maybe he does not even know why. That is why we are making this video. That's the psychology behind his behavior. Because the mother was a single mother for a year, jettisoned by the husband. She was suffering, and he was growing up as a kid, but he saw the hustling the mother went through to scare the family through the storm. And there somebody came and have the guts to tell very dark man that woman that have stood up for you all when your father left, that woman that has carried the bond of the family on her head, that woman that has acted like a woman and a man together, that woman that have succeeded in raising these kids, Iyabodo have the guts to call her an animal. Say Iyabodo to somebody. Is he? Because this is the best thing that he has. This is his treasure. This is his gold. This is his silver. Pure, undiluted. And an example of those that his father has run with now came and called his mom an animal. My sister, Iyabojo, you have to do two things. Make a video and apologize to very dark man. Or it's going to be a very long battle. Very long battle. Until one of you has gone to the great beyond, that's when this battle will stop. The very dark man has said, and what has he said? That he rather die than apologize to you. And not fully well, if you apologize to him, he will also, he has said it, he will apologize back and will let the other thing die. That is his pride. That this is a man that is telling you that I am done. I am nothing. You cannot bring me more than. Run me from all, now dear myself at the play. The only person he cherished. I believe if you have insulted the dad, he would have just laughed and passed on. The only person he cherished. The only person that means $1 million to him. The only person that is worth more than all the gold in this world. The only person that is worth more than all the silver, bronze, brass, precious stones, whatever you have. The only person that is above all this. It's like when they said you touch the lion's tail. Iyabojo, you have touched the lion's tail. That is why very dark man is overreacting. He does not mind if he loses his friendship with Davido. He does not mind if he loses his friendship with Tunde Edno. No. You see, everybody has a red flag. I use myself as an example. I would do everything for my mom. Because this woman has always been there. She has displeased herself to make sure that we are comfortable. So imagine somebody will come and say trash to your mom. Even though I was the one that have offended or picked on her first. I didn't insult the mom, the father, or whatever it is. It was just cruise, fun. Then you have guts to insult my mom. That's the big problem. VDM would not rest until Iyabo Ojo apologized. We have looked at the psychology of VDM, the psychology behind his action. A lot of people have said he's overreacting. Now you know why he's overreacting. It's like you have a wound on you and somebody touch where he hurts you most. That is how it is. My brother, my sister, this is where we will draw the curtain. Like we said, we'll stop doing videos like this. We are now on the political terrain because sometimes these side attractions disfocus where we are going to. So, Nigeria, my brother, right. My sister, if you like what we are doing here, subscribe to this channel. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we upload videos, it comes directly to you. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, VDM, we know how you feel. We have looked at your background, your history, and we know how you feel, but we are telling you that you just have to try as much as possible to also not only let your heart, your emotion control you, but sometimes also let reasoning come into play when you are taking a decision. With that, we say chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, bye-bye.